Guys, I'm fixing to make a phone call to the Supreme Judge David Wynn, surname Miller. I'm going to talk to him about my law case, and I wasn't recording before. I thought I hit record, but I didn't. So I'm going to call him up and see what he thinks about these fraudulent charges and what I can do about it. This guy is a genius if I ever knew one. So let's give him a call here again.
Hello.
Mr. David Wynn, this is James Amo again. I'm sorry to bother you here again. My recorder wasn't recording, so I wasn't able to get the sites and the codes and everything that you was reciting to me. Could you recite that real quick for me again?
Sure. The law that they broke is 950 Fed seconds, which is Sanders versus English.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Title 42, 1986, for knowledge of a crime and failure to stop and correct it. It's because of the grammar fraud.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
The fictitious conveyance of grammar is Title 18, Section 1001.
Okay.
1002. The false and misleading statements is Title 15, Section 1692E. That's the Bernie Madoff case.
Oh, yes, yes.
Title 18, Section 242, deprivation of your rights under coloring of the law to block evidence and witnesses to put you in jail with fictitious conveyance of language is Title 18, 242.
Yes. Oh, yes, I do know that. 1996 Color Law Act, yes.
Well, no, not 1996, 2000, that's the Title 18, 242 is coloring of the law.
Okay, okay.
And then under Title 42, 1985, subsection 1 is a conspiracy, subsection 2 is blocking evidence and witnesses, and section 3 is blocking evidence and witnesses to reduce you beyond a point of recovery, which is racketeering under Title 18, 1961.
Oh, yes, I do remember studying that.
The RICO charge. So, and if they don't stop and correct under Title 18 U.S.C. 3, it's party to a crime. Accessory after the fact that they've been told that they're party to a crime, and Internal Affairs has to go after their own people for criminal activity. But when we checked with Internal Affairs, they said that we don't have to. We only go after interdepartment people that are doing interdepartment things to people, not what they do to the public.
Oh, I see, yes.
So, those are the things you need to know.
Yes. And
there's 152 laws that they broke, but that, under Title 15, Section 78 FF, it's a $25 million fine to use fictitious conveyance of language to damage you.
Yes. And like I said 90 days, and I wrote the captain, I wrote the chief, I even wrote the district attorney with an affidavit and a writ, and they still failed to acknowledge why I was in there under fraudulent, made-up charges, and they just ignored me.
These are all federal quotes. You got to go to the FBI for criminal prosecution.
Yes, I understand.
When civilian authorities don't do their job, then it falls under a called to the military and postal inspectors.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And I really want to get myself set up in that situation. Over due time, I will do that. My main thing is I don't know enough, and I'm afraid that, I might end up having people come to me. What are you doing? And with the economy and the way the world is today, people don't understand what you speak. They're asleep. So, I mean, I did call them, and they said they had to report to the Rangers. They said, if you got a problem with this department, to call the Rangers. And I'm like, well, okay, so they can watch me, so they can try to, I just don't trust them. I don't trust the whole system. But I don't mean to, I'm sorry.
No, I say, well, I hope you find out what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I appreciate you, and thank you again, sir.
All right.
Bye. And there you have it. That's a $25 million case that I have. And the man did say earlier in my first conversation that he had no problem with me presenting his business card. So, under that notion, that's exactly what I'm going to do when I go walk into court Friday. All right, again, learn the law, people. I mean, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I mean, remember, if you haven't hurt, injured, or harmed nobody, there's no reason for you to go to jail at all. I don't care if you're getting pulled over, a ticket, and that's a whole nother situation, which I do. What I do is I counsel others. I help them get out of their 95% of their tickets. Right now, I'm at a good ratio, so let's keep the thumbs up on that. I do work. I do counsel under donations. I set you up with the proper paperwork. You submit it, and 95% of the time, your case will be dismissed. So if you're interested, give me a call. I just wanted to make this video to show y'all that I am real about what I talk about. There's a lot of haters out there that want to act like, oh, what do? You stay up all night. What are you doing? You staying there? You always thinking they know my business. So now I'm calling them people out. What I do at night is my business, and I'll tell you what, my business has been putting something up in here for protection, the Constitutional, the Bill of Rights. You have to learn all that. You need to learn quantum language, quantum writing, correct parse syntax, because that's very important. Remember, everything you put down on paper is considered a vessel, and with spelling on it. And what is spelling? It puts a spell up onto the other people. You see, it's a spell. You're writing. If it's in writing, it's real, it's a fact. So remember to always keep your recorders on anytime you're doing daily adventures and travel, and and keep them recorders on. You never know when you'll need that protection. I'm out. Please share, like, and comment below. Thank you. Have a great day. You can also reach me at 936-252-1821. Hit me up on Facebook. Also remember, I do remodeling. If you ain't got the money, I understand that days are hard, times are hard. So I do things for commodity, for trade, for barter. So if you know any elderly people that need help, need little things, I do work that way. It's not a cash thing. I really would even like some gold and silver. Everybody knows that fiat doesn't seem like it's going to be around too much longer. Texas just made an announcement that they want all their gold back. So guess what? If you got silver, gold, diamonds, any commodities, and you need work done on your house, let me know. I'm the man. Beck Call Services, also a student of law. Like, share. Oh, you almost hit me. Almost got hit. See there? That'd have been a civil lawsuit. Like, share, and comment below, and let everybody know. Have a great one. Yep, have a great one.